You know, deals, they come and they go. There are lots of them. What you do remember is not the transactions nor the details, but you do remember the people. And there are some people you remember who are very professional, know what they're doing, and are worthy of acclaim. And Bobby's one of those people.
And so Goldman made the pitch, and there was 3 or 4 of them. And it was really clear very quickly that the star of the group was Bobby Tudor. Smart guy, and so we thought, you know, he's the Goldman banker that we're likely to use.
In New York, we would have maybe 10, 12 meetings a day, and the least expensive way to go about getting around was with taxis. Bobby said, no, we're going to use limos. I just want to use cabs because it's cheaper. And he said, Joe, just listen to me. we made all the stops in New York City from that big black limo, and I never even bothered to check what the invoice was for it. I just didn't want to know.
I felt that there was an opening for a firm like the one that we have created. I felt like Wall Street was changing. What energy companies were demanding of their advisors was changing, and that perhaps Wall Street wasn't really keeping up.
And we liked their relative performance in some of the metrics we saw versus the big firms on Wall Street. And we thought they were doing a very, very good job of being a differentiated advisor in a pretty crowded world. So we became a shareholder and investor in TPH.
Tudor, Pickering, Holt is particularly good because they are small, they're quick, they're elite. Most of them are ex-Goldman Sachs investment bankers. They are personally involved in the transactions that we do. If you go to a larger firm, there's no telling who you'll be assigned to. So we go to TPH because we know that Bobby and some of his guys, Maynard, will all work on the transaction themselves. They're very unique in that sense.
Now, like anything else, you can't do these things by yourself. And I was very lucky to find just fantastic partners in Dan and Maynard and Allie and Dave Purcell, kind of the founding group of Pickering Energy Partners, and then TPH. And it's been very much a team effort. We work very closely together every day. We've had fantastic working relationships, and we feel like we've built something that's really special.
You know, the best role I've had with Bobby has been really helping him grow Tudor Pickering, you know, as a firm, both, you know, helping him negotiate his original deal with Dan, helped recruit Maynard and some of the other partners who joined and came over, and helping him structure the business and understanding how he wanted to do that, how he wanted to put it together.
At TPH, we set about having a culture that was fun, you know, where people were actually genuinely excited about coming to work and being a part of it. We have big summer recruiting parties where everyone ends up in the pool, and we have big Christmas parties that are fun and memorable. There's nothing worse than an overly serious investment banker. It's just very obnoxious. And so we try hard not to be that. And I think our clients appreciate it. I think working with TPH feels different than working with most other investment banks. And I think that's an appealing thing to our clients, and it's part of the secret sauce of our success. Phoebe and I both grew up with great role models in that regard. Our parents were very active in our community in central Louisiana. And we were raised to believe that you have an obligation to give back. And it was always just assumed that we would do more of the same.
What he does in the public school systems here to support that, most people probably don't know. He's been very active in United Way, the Tocqueville Society. We were both in that organization. And I helped recruit Bobby, which was a great day for MD Anderson when he came to the Board of Visitors.
But he's been heavily involved in the arts, primarily the symphony. He's been involved in Houston Museum of Fine Arts. He's been involved in and the opera ball and things of that nature.
We had set this goal for the Centennial Campaign, $1 billion. We all thought it was outrageous at the time we set it. Susie Glasscock and Bobby were the co-chairs. Toward the end of the campaign, we had a rally the troops meeting. And as a consultant, I wanted to set a lofty tone to the meeting. So I said, it's not about the money, it's about having great ideas that will advance rice. Bobby came up after me and said, anytime somebody tells you it's not about the money, it's about the money. I laughed as hard as everyone else, and it turns out Bobby was exactly right. We raised $1 billion and substantially more.
I entered college in 1978, and Autry Court, as it was known then, was not in great shape in 1978. And what I said after the renovation was the coach did say that there were plans to redo the arena. He just didn't tell me that I was going to have to pay for it.
A lot of people have glitz and glamour and get a lot of recognition, but they don't have a lot of substance. And luckily, and kind of rarely, you have both. So it's extremely well-deserved.
Bobby, this award you're receiving, and Phoebe is receiving along with you, is tremendously well-deserved. You've made such a difference in Houston over the last decade, and we're looking for many more years of that same contribution.
Well, Bobby, it's been a great pleasure working with you, and I look forward to continue to work with you for many, many years. Congratulations on getting this award, which is well-deserved.
And he gave a basketball analogy in which he said, if you're a right-handed player, learn to go left. He said the difference in going left can be the difference in success and being just an average player. And so whether it's in sports or business or social, philanthropic ways, Bobby can go left. He's worked on his weaknesses and become successful in everything he does. And really, congratulations to Bobby. It's a well-deserved honor.
So Bobby, congratulations on receiving the Oil and Gas Council's Lifetime Achievement Award. It's been a great experience working with you, both advising clients and helping you with all things related to Tudor, Pickering, and Holt. All of us at Vincent Elkins wish you congratulations and all the best.
Well, I feel really fortunate that I've just had fantastic help along the way to have established longstanding relationships with some of the very best people in the industry, really legends in the business like Joe Foster or John Brown or Raymond Plank or you name it, on and on. Just people who have changed the face of the energy world. And I'm very lucky to have been a really smart part of that. So thank you to all the people who have touched my professional life. Thank you mostly to my wife, Phoebe, and our children, Caroline, Margaret, and Harry. For a while, they kept a scrapbook that had pictures of us on vacation with me on the phone. There have been a lot of vacations ruined and a lot of commitment that's required to succeed in this business, and it's awfully hard to do if you don't have a supportive partner and family, and that's the best. So you guys are best. Thanks to all of you who have made this run possible for me. I didn't do it alone by any means. I've had tons of great help. I'm a very, very lucky guy. Thanks.